We're back for some more Zato. I don't know if I can go back to where I was, so we'll see. Wait, is there new stuff? Of course I can't break through. I wasn't paying attention. I'm more than a shadow. World is way too gentle. Okay, we've seen this. We've seen this. This intro is peak, bro. Zato. Alright. Nice to meet you too. So we're meeting Marina. You got something to share about Grachevskaya? How'd you know? What do you mean, how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all. Ah, I see. For some reason I thought they only broke the news to us, Ira's classmates. But it makes sense they just at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they know. Just in case they happen to know her. Which means... You also know something about Ira? Yep. Ah, that's great. So you talked to the teachers already? Sure did? Wow. And what did you tell them? Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout out info like that in front of out in the open, I see ya. The wall's got ears. Oh, I understand. Sorry. Okay, well, you don't have to apologize. Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name, like I was supposed to, but now I look like I don't know the first thing about villagers. Ah, who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path. Ha, no you won't. Sorry. You're not telling them anything. She gestures with her finger to the tact of each syllable. Why? Because bad feeling stirs up my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We've just met and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it. I desperately search her face for signs of mockery, but weirdly, I can't find any. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Hehehe. Surprised? Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it. I'm serious. Ira told me about you. Really? Yeah. Oh gosh, they talked about me? No, wow. I'm shocked Marina is being friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean she's a friend of Ira's? For some reason, I never thought about her having any. At least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira's is like when she's with friends. You know, I know you saw her yesterday. Ta-da! I figured you'd want to report it, so I ran out of here as soon as class ended. I figured you'd want to report it, so I ran here as soon as but I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but aha. Got so caught up with all those stupid rumors. It kind of slipped my mind. She knows. But hey, what matters is it all worked out. So why are you stopping me? Aha, well... Marina looks around at the empty corridor before lowering a voice. If you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse. Huh? Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Wait, I know Ira's probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the... Quiet, you! I just said we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear. What? Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stubborn protests sound so weak they might as well be a white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half the day doubting whether I should report it at all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. See it though. I deserve to testify. but some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right. My heart was right. Sure, I can't actually know that since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say, but this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me from the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? And the fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me towards the right path, that's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs, to the lobby, to the coat room, I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along and I can feel my doubt turning into excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know. Zato. That was just the intro? Oh no. It's already been 2 episodes. Episode 1. That was the episode 1? Or does it start now? I think it starts now. That was the intro to the first episode, bro. What the hell is your problem? Wait, what was this voice again? What the hell is your problem? Everyone's looking from Ira to Garen to the chair that just crashed onto the floor next to the boy, barely missing him. Huh? Is she insane? Someone called a teacher. Oh, Ira's here and he's throwing chairs. Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his arm and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it. Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Oh, are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, then turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. They scoot out the way as she retrieves her bag, then head towards the door. Kurtsevskaya, where are you going? Tana. Bump, what the hell? The whole screen just shook. Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the t-shirt. You, Kurtsevskaya, what? What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this. Her threat falls on deaf ears. So she's alive. Everyone knew Grushevskaya. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira has no regards for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its, let's say, exclusivity. Oh boy, history. Vorkuta-5 prides itself in the virtually non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequence with nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to goods people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000. When someone like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as delinquent, she's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed sprouting in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as she has appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible, that is, on Ira's parents. And questions begin to arise. Why is Grushevsky's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how unfortunate they are? How fortunate, not unfortunate. They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum of raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen, and I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyways. I was hoping to write a little bit in the library when school was done, but my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they'd want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. Well, that. And also, I was really scared. Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I weren't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson, I think it was math. I came in through the door. She's smoking. How dare she? And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school. Oh, hi. Ira shot me a disinterested look. Tana. Hi. I awkwardly clipped past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. I just sat there thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some long conversation or formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all that for me, that would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. But then I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill. I swung open the door. Wait! Huh? I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand, looking at you. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance. The world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of a toilet stall? What? She raised an eyebrow. I stood there with my mouth helplessly open, as if it just got mute, and as if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain. Whatever. No, wait, please. I took a step towards her and she jolted away like I were a leaper. I didn't know what I should say or ask, I just knew I had to say something even if it was the first thing that popped to mind. What? What the hell do you want? Isn't it cold? Huh. The windowsill. When you sat smoking there right by the window, I thought, weren't you cold like that? She blinks. Not really. Maybe a little. Thought so, bro. Anything else? No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble. Huh? Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garrett read my stupid poetry. I'm sorry for that. She eyed me for several seconds, which to me felt like an eternity. Then she sighed and slowly flipped her hair to the back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you. Well, I guess not. His voice was getting on my nerves. I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to thank her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought of and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor as she spun around and walked towards the door, and this time I made no attempt to stop her. Your poetry isn't stupid. Huh? Slam! Stood there dumbfounded. Did you just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira Grachevskaya? The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I need to get back to the classroom, you idiot. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands for nothing in particular. Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same day, I sat through the lessons, and then went to the stores and to the library or for a walk. And then when it got dark, I headed home, day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go? Oh, Shabina. We borrowed your notebook for a second. You don't mind, right? It's fine. Thanks. Oh, thanks. By the way, isn't this supposed to be you? He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no, I forgot I left it in there. No, it's just the drawing. Yeah, sure. Really looks like you if you were pretty. It's not me. Ha ha ha, whatever you say. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, I thought my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks, I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Someone told me she'd say, "None of your business," if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school to the store or something else that I didn't get to read. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. Even if I tried to stay... I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. It's embarrassing to think about it now. But... Ira. She walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in the crowd, but no, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder, even though it took all my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, Vadim. What? Remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back? 50 kopecks? When was that again? Last Friday. Jesus. You remember things like that? Can I have it back? Man, I don't even remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. No, it was you. Jeez. I don't freaking know. Yeah, why do you care so much? So petty. You probably just lost it or something. My eyes keep snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world. What? Half a ruble is a grocery shopping? I'm not exactly starving. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways, yeah. Maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice. I see ya, you don't use makeup at all, right? No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though. What are you saying? They allowed it last year. Really? Nobody's gonna send you home for it, haha. Oh, that's good, I guess. These girls rarely talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. We don't even get names for these girls. I think one of them likes Vadim. She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor. She never tried it before, right? Yeah? Makeup? No, never. Seriously? You're like 15 already. 14. Same thing. You're gonna learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion. Well, not really. Hey. How about we help you out? Yeah. Just some light makeup, you'll see what it's like. I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, you'll love it. Alright, but... Yay! Come on, come here then. Oh gosh. I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make somebody feel bad. I really believe that. What happened here? What happened? If someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know it when they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I ran out the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any of the teachers seeing me like that. At least the toilet's closed so I can wash off this mess quickly. But I should stop falling for these pranks, but... Bump. So sorry. I lift my face without thinking. Oh no. The hell? Ira jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry. Huh? I run past her. Run. Just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off. After about a month, reality dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much, and I'm in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I kept repeating it again and again and again and again. But I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for the god knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? For lashing out at a classmate she found annoying, one who just so happened to make fun of me, her now joining in, her telling me she liked my writings. She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid. And we're ending it here. Oi, says Vadim, but that's for next time. So long!